We're focusing on September, the theme, heritage, history, and making history. Joining me now is Linda Lowry. She is a columnist with Seattle Magazine, runs a Social in Seattle column. She is also a Seattle Arts Commissioner. We want to start with the first event in September, which is the very 1st of September, PAX West.
PAX West, yes, it stands for the Penny Arcade Expo. It's celebrating its 20 years in Seattle. It's August 30th through September 2nd, and it's going to take place at the Seattle Convention Center, ARC Building, Summit Building. And last year, PAX West, they had 120,000 attendees.
Incredible.
The most in the world.
Incredible.
I know,
Seattle
amazing.
became a destination
It
with PAX West, right?
It does. And this year, they're kicking out the PAX West with the CEO of Microsoft Gaming, Phil Spencer. And he's going to be talking about his 30-plus years at Xbox in the gaming industry. And it's just going to be a celebration of gaming culture, featuring thought-provoking panels. It's going to be a massive expo filled with the best publishers and studios, new game demos, musical performances. There's also the annual Enter the Grid unofficial PAX party at Time Warp Arcade. They're having a PAX West Radio Future Party at Southgate Roller Rink, and several other PAX-related events are throughout the city, and many do not require a badge to attend, and it's family-friendly.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. That's a great one just to kind of wrap up summer, start the school year with, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, next one, Act Theater, and I'm going to let you say the title of this.
Okay, so the Act Theater, it's kind of, they're launching off, they're getting in the groove with making history with the election year this year, and they're having their new musical from September 7th to the 29th. It's called POTUS, or Behind Every Great Dumb Bleep are 7 women trying to keep him alive, and that's going to be at the Act Theater. It's a Tony-nominated comedy by Selena Fillinger, directed by Jillian Armonte, and it brings a hilarious story to Seattle. And the play follows 7 remarkable women as they manage the chaos caused by the most powerful man in the world. And it's handling everything from PR disasters to global crisis. It's filled with satire and humor, not to be missed. I'm going to go see it. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Should be a fun event.
Seems fitting for an election year, right?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, next one, Mexam Festival 2024?
Yes, that's the Mexam Northwest Festival, September 7th through October 18th. And this is their 8th year. I've gone to them every year since it started, and it's a celebration of Hispanic and Mexican-American culture, which is curated by the Consulate of Mexico here in Seattle. And the festival will showcase the strong connection between Hispanic heritage and the United States. They're going to have some in-person events and virtual events as well, and they're going to be at venues like the Ballard Lock, Seattle Aquarium, Heritage University in Toppenosh, Skagit Valley College. Seattle Center is going to be hosting a mariachi concert produced by Encanto Arts, and they're bringing a special guest from Colima. And of course, there'll be an event at Mini Center as well. So family-friendly event. Definitely encourage everyone to go out and attend some of those events that are happening.
Yeah, that's the Mexam Northwest Festival.
Yes, Mexam Northwest Festival.
Okay, next one, Seattle Opera. This is really focusing on Black excellence.
Yes, this is it's a kickoff to their world premiere of Jubilee, which is going to premiere at the Opera on October 12th. And this September 11th through the 14th is the Black Excellence in Music. And this is a series of recitals featuring spirituals, jazz, musical theater, and opera. It's performed by the talented cast members of Jubilee and the Fifth Avenue Theaters after midnight. And these events will take place at various community venues like the Opera Center, the Blacken Town Hall, Midtown Square Public Plaza, Federal Way Library. And most of the performances are free, but you have to RSVP. And it just offers a very unique opportunity to experience this incredible musical celebration. And it is a family-friendly event as well.
Oh my gosh, sounds like so much fun. This takes us through, what, mid-September at this point?
Yes.
And now we're talking about the Nordic Festival.
The Nordic Festival, the film festival, that's September 13th through the 15th. And this is going to take place at the Majestic Bay Theaters in Ballard. And it's basically a creation of the best Nordic cinemas, and it's created by her name is Siha Espelin Johnson. And the festival kicks off on Friday, September 13th with the Norwegian drama Sister, What Grows Where Land is Sick. And festival pass holders enjoy exclusive access to all the screenings, chats with the curator, and quick entry. Again, it's a fun family festival, and don't forget to check out the National Nordic Museum, as they'll be having events there as well during this time.
Oh my gosh, fun. Okay, next one too, we're going to take it to Mopop now. What do they have going on in September?
Mopop. So they have on September 21st, it's celebrating 70 years of cultural heritage and community with the Seattle Chinese Community Girls Drill Team. And it's the She Marches in Chinatown at the Mopop. And it's the only one in the world to combine Chinese opera costumes with marching drills. And it's a celebration, includes a screening of the documentary She Marches in Chinatown and a panel discussion with some of the drill team members and our Seattle community members. It's a family-friendly event. The event is free to folks who get a ticket to the museum on that day. And of course, it's always free to Mopop members.
I like all these big milestones that so many of our community organizations are celebrating. It's really neat.
Yeah, you know, Seattle is it's amazing where we live, and it's, you know, this next event that you're going to talk about just kind of commemorates how fabulous Seattle and Washington State is.
And especially with aviation history. That does bring us to our last event, and that's the end of September, and it's the Centennial First World Flight Celebration.
Yes, this is going to be a very fun, exciting event. And it's going to go from September 26th to the 29th. And like you said, it's the Centennial First World Flight Celebration. So 100 years ago, 2 or 4 airplanes set around the world to travel the world, and 2 made it back, and they landed at Madison Park here in Sandpoint. It's going to be 4 days of celebration, family-friendly event as well. The Swedish Club is having a dinner there called the First World Flight Dinner. There at the Swedish Club, and just a fun, friendly event. I recommend, you know, take your family out there. They're going to have a parade of airplanes there. They're going to have, you know, some T model cars there. You can take some photo ops there. So again, just a fun event and celebrating, you know, what Seattle's about.
Yeah, you can really learn about Washington's aviation history, and that's kind of the whole theme for September, like we mentioned earlier, is history and heritage.
Absolutely, and making history
And making history too. We'll be able to soak it all in the month of September. Linda, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Holly.
Back to you.